Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night, but for now, let's get into the video.
I went on a date and it's like, it was good. And then yet, like, I'm just tired of, like, I don't know. The bill came. The bill didn't come. He asked for the bill. And in French, he said two bills. And then so they came. And I was like, if someone says, I want to take you out, then I want to be taken out, which means to me to pay and whatever. So we did that. I paid and it's fine. And then after I was honest and I just said it, like, I don't know, because I said, like, yeah, I thought you were gonna take me out. And like, to me that means pay. And then suddenly his English wasn't so good anymore. When he was like, I don't understand what you mean. I was honest and like, whatever, what else do I have to lose? I just want to be honest because there's a way that I want to be treated, and like I might as well just tell someone, like, what else do I have to lose? I don't know. And then like afterwards he was like, next time I'll pay. Like unprompted he said that after we were having another conversation. I said, okay. And then he said, are you free this week? And I said, yeah. And then I texted him after and I'm like, I had a nice time, thanks. And then he read it and didn't respond. And it's like, okay, I don't know. Like I'm just tired of I'm happy I was honest. But like I just like want a fucking gentleman.
Words that never left a lady's mouth. I want an effing gentleman. And sure, maybe you do want a gentleman. Maybe it's great that you are honest. But the moment you started recording yourself while crying to post a TikTok about a bad date, that's usually the moment I don't care about your story. That's usually the moment when, even as a guy that pays for the first date, can't or will take your side.
Do you think that women in sports should be paid the same as men?
I would say no, based on the popularity of women's sports. Men's sports are more popular. They draw more of a crowd and more people, so it would make sense to pay them more. Just like you would in a film, you'd pay someone more who draws in more of a crowd to pay for the movie.
I've literally just met some people that have said, of course they should be paid the same, it's only fair that women have equal rights. What do you guys think about that?
I don't think it's about equality, because in any job, in any sphere of society, you have hierarchies of people getting paid different things, and it's about what you bring to that job. A male superstar footballer brings a massive crowd, whereas a female footballer, she might be the best, but it's a tiny crowd that's not helping to fund it. I would say equality is more of like, do you have the same opportunity? For the footballers, for example, the women do now have a league, and I think that's like the equal opportunity is like where it's important, not necessarily in the pay of it.
That's usually what happens when you ask someone a question that hasn't been affected by the TikTok mind. Not really sure how American football works, but for our football, or soccer for all of you North American lunatics, we don't have just one league, we have more than one. There's the main league that makes and brings in the more money, and the second or a third, and so on. Not even once in the history of football, anyone from the second league wanted to get paid like the ones from the main league, because, in the end, it's all about common sense.
No, 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 no.
How can I get my bestie to leave her loser trifling man? You can't get your bestie to leave a loser man, unfortunately. She has to go through it herself. At best, you just tell her, like, look, you can do better, but it's okay. I'm gonna let you do what you need to do, and if you need me, I'll be here, but I don't want to talk about how he mistreats you. I don't have space for that. Don't let her turn you into an emotional dumping ground for what is lacking in her relationship. That's what a lot of women will do. They're not being fulfilled in their relationship with a man, but they can't walk away from it. And then all the emotional needs that are not being fulfilled by the man, they dump into their female friendships, and they turn you into a free rehab center. So I think you need to set some high boundaries with your friend, and also recognize that there might come a point in your life where you and your friend are no longer compatible because she's going to choose a man over your relationship. Been there, and it sucks, But ultimately, you'll be better off not being associated with women who don't know how to prioritize themselves.
Or they did. Maybe they prioritized themselves by choosing to not have you in their life because you couldn't mind your own business. It's not up to you to decide who your friend is gonna date or be in a relationship with. And if she did choose her man over you, maybe he's not the loser. Maybe it was you all along. Maybe he was the man who made her happy and you just couldn't stand that.
Can we just combine all the dating apps by now and just call it what's left? I mean, by the time you get through Hinge, Tinder, Bumble, all the rest of them, I mean, it's just what's left. Which bass picture can I look at now? What gym selfie can I see? Car selfies? Call it the leftovers, you know? The 3-day-old Italian ones. Just put them all in one.
Out of curiosity, when you go for grocery shopping, you go to 10 different supermarkets. Just because there are 10 dating apps out there doesn't mean you have to go through all of them. Choose one and, hey, why not Bumble, right? And stay on that one.
I have a question for the pretty girls. Why? Why? There's a girl in my life, a member of my family who I'm very close to, and she just started college, and she's beautiful. 10 out of 10. She's smart, she's kind, confident, and I thought, this girl's gonna go off into the world, and she's gonna build an empire. I mean, she has it all. And it did not take this girl 1 month in college to find a Muppet that treats her like crap to be down bad about. And it hit me that every pretty girl I know has some Muppet that treats them badly that they're down bad about. Some of them are married to these Muppets. So tell me why. Because for me, someone who's been morbidly obese my entire life, I would look at these girls and be like, oh my God, if I just looked like that, I would bring kings to their knees. But every beautiful girl I know lets people treat her so badly. Not a single one of them knows the power they have. I've never understood it. I don't get it.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious you don't. Funny you only used one word to describe all the girls around you and never used another trait. They are all pretty. Yes, and I'm sure they all have a coochie too. And unless one of them or you have it sideways, that's nothing special. You will need to be more than just pretty if you're thinking about dating someone who's not a Muppet. And seriously, every single girl you know is pretty and they're all dating a Muppet or married to a Muppet? All of them? Come on now.
I need a boyfriend that is gonna cosplay a knight with me so I can be a fucking princess. I want to be the princess. You can be the princess too if you want to. I would love to be a knight, but I want to be the princess, and we take pictures outside in the snow. You in a knight outfit, in a princess outfit. I think it would be pretty sweet. We can both be knights though. I kind of want to be a knight.
Well, princess, you can be the princess or the knight. Well, you can be whatever you want if you stop yelling. Oh, look, this is actually a great idea. Can you try to cosplay as Silent?
When your family asks why you're single during the holidays, just be like, oh, I'm not single. No, I'm dating someone, but they're really high profile. They're pretty famous actually. And I can't share their name yet. It's not out in the media yet. And, we're just waiting for the right time to announce our love for each other. But you guys will find out soon. Don't worry.
So be the laughing stock of your entire family twice. Once for being single and second for lying. Why not go with the usual lies you tell us? You're independent, you don't need no man, you have your standards, you know your worth, and you're not gonna settle for anything less than you deserve. Why can't you tell that lie to your family? You really think if they're gonna see through these lies, they're not gonna see through you dating someone famous?
Hi. So I've been getting an increasing number of people, both on the internet and in real life, asking me how old I am. This is how old I am.
Oh, so that old. You're already at that age when it bothers you if someone asks how old you are? I'm gonna take a wild guess close to 50. But what happened with age is just a number. Now it will take 2 sudden moves for me to dislocate a hip. What a stupid reason to be mad about someone asking your age.
I had the rudest guy at my booking last night. It was super last minute, like I wasn't gonna see him. It was only an hour booking, but I haven't really been working lately because of the move. Like I think I've only done 3 or 4 bookings in the last 3 weeks. Like, there was a couple good ones in there for sure, like don't get me wrong. Still, I want to get my savings back up from my house. My period was like basically gone, so I took that as a sign and I went to the booking.
Oh, I think she's a bookkeeper because she keeps bookings. Now, why was I thinking about something else? She's a bookkeeper. I mean, sure, she's the type you pay, and even if you win the next hour, she doesn't give you any money back. And even if she does give you something in exchange for that money, trust me, you don't want it because that means 2 weeks on antibiotics. In case you were wondering why the client was rude or whatever,
Instantly regretted it as soon as that man walked through the door. Like I could just tell from his energy he was going to be a difficult client. Immediately he asked for uncovered, which is not something that I do.
alright, this is gonna be it for today. As always, I do hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.